Okay, I want to talk about Formula One brakes today because it's my birthday and I get to do what I want because it's my special day. All right, so all braking systems, Formula One included, are basically made up of two main components. There are other components as well, of course, but the two main ones are the disc here and the caliper here. Now, based on my research, and I've done a little digging on this, but correct me if I'm wrong, all the teams use Brembo calipers, with the exception possibly of Williams, who I believe use AP Racing. The discs, however, are supplied by one of two manufacturers, Brembo also or Carbon Industries. Now, the two different types of discs have different qualities that the teams choose and in combination with their drivers, and they can range from the longevity of the disc, the reliability, the weight of the disc, but probably most importantly, it's the braking characteristics that the drivers prefer and can get most out of their driving style and in combination with the way the car operates. So for example, Brembo are known to have a sort of slower attack in their application of the brake, which is easier to control and is more predictable, whereas the Carbon Industries brakes have that instant bite that, like drivers, the last of the late breakers, they like that because they're really late on the brakes and they immediately have that bite that they need, but it's more prone to locking. With that predictability and with that reliability, because they're known to be very reliable, Brembo can tend to be a little bit on the heavier side. So maybe the designers and the manufacturers and the engineers would prefer to have a lighter brake, but they trade off against that performance of the actual brake disc themselves. So, there's lots that go into it. Carbon Industries are known to really push the envelope when it comes to technology and their cooling and air distribution and all that kind of stuff. If you'll notice, they've all got these holes drilled in them, in the disc themselves, and I believe Carbon Industries also have a sort of fins that also redirect air in a very, very clever way. So, they all have their pluses and minuses. So very quickly, here is it all in situ. You can see the disc here with the holes drilled in and the caliper. And also you can see the cooling duct there that actually goes into the system and cools it all down. And a very quick shout out and recommendation, go and check out the Driver 61 YouTube channel. They've got a really great tour of the Brembo factory where they go into the manufacture of these amazing pieces of technology. But yeah, that's brakes.